Have you ever seen chicken eaten with chopsticks?
No.
You've seen it here. How are we all feeling, by the way? Are we like taking the foot off the gas? Is the handbrake going up? Or are we still pushing?
Still going.
Still going?
Bit sleepy this morning, but you know, yeah, good.
Yeah, still going, still pushing. Just
Yeah. You came in a little bit tired.
Yeah, I did. But you know, things are still fine.
Yeah.
Got to push through it. You can have tired days, you can have fresh days.
Of course, mate.
Of course, as long as the tempo's still there.
Oh, careful with that word, mate. Copyright.
Copyright. See, it's getting instilled in me.
That's good. Good. How are you feeling? Foot off the gas. Happy about the month already? Thinking about the next month, or are we still pushing?
I've got to push still for the end of this month, but just reflecting as I go along.
Yeah.
Yeah, covering it.
Nice. Nice. And you're sleeping but good. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Clients as well that we can dive into as well, which is good. So I think it's that's where kind of having multiple streams of incoming people.
That's your cash machine.
Yes.
That's your bank account.
Yeah. Exactly that. So yeah.
It literally is your bank account. How much is each person worth to you? You guys know. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So yeah, just grateful for that. So the opportunity that's presented in front of me every day, it's just making the most of it each time and really kind of going in on it. Quite nice. So yeah, that was a big win. Obviously getting meetings booked, and how many days? Days gone behind now. I've forgotten what even went on. But yeah, I think Win obviously is coming off the back of obviously what you're doing with the mastermind and that. I think that's going to accelerate obviously the client side and stuff like that. So yeah, that's Win, and grateful for you being a part of that mastermind, which kind of comes back onto us as well, which is pretty sick.
Grateful for the fact that we've got repeat business coming through now, and you know, sort of it just goes to show the strong relationship that we're forming with some of these clients. Yeah, definitely grateful for Oliver coming through. A lot of good energy from him, so expecting good things, and obviously just teeing up all the stock, and then obviously grateful for the win for Rajan going for Pontefract as well. That was a big win.
Chicken and sushi.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen chicken eaten with chopsticks?
No.
You've seen it here.
So is it more about the experience that you're after, or is it sort of the high returns from some of the properties? Yeah. So it all comes. Yeah, I can understand what you're saying, but you know, the problem with making the comparison between sort of the UK and the United States and Jamaica is it's all different economics. So obviously the US is a much larger sort of country. There will be pockets where they just don't have the demand, but there will be other areas like New York where you've got demand per square foot that just goes through the roof. You know. So there will be areas with that in the world, in fact, where it's going to be in comparison, overall property value might be slightly less. But what we're really looking to do here is understand the market that we're investing in. So the UK essentially has an underlying any property market has an underlying value when it comes to population, affluence and demand for certain areas. But one thing that we can't do is produce more land. So you know, when we grow as a population, when we grow in affluence and demand for certain pockets of the UK increase, you know, naturally it will go up. Well, I don't really work in the Jamaican sort of property market, but what I am an expert in is the UK, and yeah. Yeah, just whenever you speak to us, have an open mind, open heart. I'll try not to bombard you with too much information. And yeah, we just want the best for you. Getting you from point 0 to point 10 grand a month if you can do it. You know, we can't change property investment, but we can tell you how to use it as a powerful tool.
And it's actually a new month, new goals are to be set. I think a lot of things to learn from last month individually, as a team, as a business, communication, organisation. I think there's a lot of things that you can do to implement different things into what you're doing. I think the best thing to do is kind of know where you're at and understand, and actually be honest and open to yourself. Because if you're going to lie to yourself, you're not going to move forward in the right way. So yeah, you just got to really reflect on whatever. I think it's important to reflect at each stage as well, not just at the end of the month, but as you go through each part of the process of whatever you're doing. I think it's really important to just look back and see where you are and how you're performing, what levels you're at, what can be improved, what can be done better, and really just making sure that everything's watertight and nothing's kind of falling through the cracks. So yeah, a lot of lessons learned, a lot of things to progress moving forward on. And I think it's just keeping the energy. I think if you always got the energy there and just keeping a positive mindset and using the people around you as well. Don't be afraid to ask questions, don't be afraid to ask for support, and just move as one. Again, I think a lot of people say they want to go to the top by themselves, but I think you've got to go with people to get there as well. So yeah, I think
that's more fun as well.
Yeah, 100%. So no, I think that's good. And I think as well, I think you've got to help in terms of, obviously a lot of people want to give back, you want to do a lot for others, but I think it's important to fill your own bottle before you empty it out to anyone else. I think that's super important. But yeah, helping people along the way as well, which we are fortunate enough to do within the property space, as well as each other. And
what do we always say? It's a privilege, not a right.
Exactly that. Yeah. So I think that's key. So yeah, they're my kind of Friday thoughts. I'm in a very relaxed vibe today.
Wise word from a young man.
Yes, yeah. But no, things are good. I wish everyone the best, and I think there's a lot more to come.
A lot more to come.
Yeah, I need to do that.
So guys, that's a wrap to this week's vlog. Not as exciting probably as the first two, but just been a really busy week. Lots of moving parts, lots of things happening, growth, expansion, companies being launched, and yeah, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Anyways,
I'll stop lifting my phone.
that's a wrap.